Picture this. You wake up in the morning, stretch your legs, and feel something you haven't felt in a while. Stability. You stand up from your bed not slowly, not with a grunt, but with strength. You walk to the kitchen with confidence. No wobble, no fear of falling, just steady, grounded steps. Now, when was the last time you felt that kind of control over your body? For many people over 60, the legs once strong and dependable begin to change. They start to feel tired faster, weak without warning, and stairs, they become an obstacle. That quiet shift can trigger something deeper, a subtle fear. What if I fall and can't get up? What if I lose my independence? What if this is just what aging is supposed to feel like? But here's the truth. Almost no one is telling you. Your legs aren't just aging, they're starving. Starving for nutrients your muscles, nerves, and bones absolutely need but that have been quietly missing from your daily routine. In this video, you're going to discover the 5 most forgotten vitamins that keep your legs strong, balanced, and powerful even past 60. Some of them you've never heard of. Others you've heard but didn't realize just how crucial they are. And by the end, you'll understand exactly what to eat, what to look for, and how to start rebuilding your legs from the inside out. But first, there's one thing we need to talk about, because it affects every person over 60, whether they feel it yet or not. You may not feel it yet, or maybe you've started noticing signs. Your legs feel heavier when you get up. You need to hold on to furniture when you move around, or you feel more tired from a simple walk to the mailbox. These could be the early signs of something called sarcopenia. It sounds like a medical word, but it describes something very real: age-related muscle loss. Starting around age 60, most people begin losing muscle slowly at first, then faster. And unless you do something about it, you could lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade. Let that sink in. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't show up on blood tests. But suddenly, your legs get smaller. Your balance changes. Your reaction time slows. And then one day you fall. But here's the good news. Sarcopenia is not a life sentence. It can be prevented, and it can be reversed, especially in its early stages. Your muscles aren't gone. They're just waiting for the building blocks they need to grow strong again. And that's where these 5 forgotten vitamins come in. So whether you're already noticing weakness or you're still feeling strong, this video is for you. Because the best way to protect your legs is not by waiting for them to fail, but by giving them what they need starting now. Let's begin. Number 1. Vitamin D, the muscle activator. If your legs feel tired, wobbly, or slower than they used to, this might be the most important nutrient you're missing. Vitamin D isn't just for your bones, though. It absolutely helps with that too. What many people don't know is that vitamin D plays a key role in activating muscle fibers, especially the ones in your legs and hips. A study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology, Metabolism found that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had better balance, faster walking speed, and significantly lower risk of falling. Here's why. Vitamin D acts like a messenger between your brain and your muscles. When it's missing, the signal gets weaker. That means your legs don't respond as quickly. They don't stabilize as easily. And over time, they shrink in strength and size. Low vitamin D also increases the risk of osteoporosis, which weakens your bones and makes falls even more dangerous. And here's the real problem. Over 60% of adults over 60 are vitamin D deficient. Why? Because as we age, our skin gets thinner and produces less vitamin D from sunlight. Also, we tend to spend more time indoors. So even if you live in a sunny place, you still might not be getting enough. How to get it? Sunlight. 15 to 30 minutes of morning sun on your arms and legs without sunscreen. But this alone may not be enough, especially in winter or cloudy climates. Food sources: fatty fish like salmon or sardines, egg yolks, and fortified foods like milk or cereals. Supplementation. Ask your doctor to check your vitamin D levels. If low, a daily supplement of 800 to 2000 IU is often recommended. But don't self-prescribe. High doses too much can be harmful. Vitamin D works better when taken with a little healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado, because it's fat soluble. That means your body absorbs it better with food. If this first vitamin already made you think, I might be missing this, imagine what the next 4 will reveal. This channel is dedicated to helping people over 60 reclaim their strength, their balance, and their independence through smart, natural nutrition. So if that matters to you, and I think it does, click the subscribe button now, because every week we bring you the science, the truth, and the tools to age with confidence, starting from the legs up. Number 2. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector. Have you ever felt tingling in your feet? A strange numbness in your legs? Or maybe a kind of weakness that doesn't feel like tired muscles, but more like your legs just aren't listening to you? That's not in your head. It could be a sign of something deeper, a vitamin 12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 is essential for keeping your nervous system healthy. And if your nerves aren't firing correctly, your muscles can't work the way they should. Even if they're strong on the outside, they'll feel slow, clumsy, or disconnected. One of B12's main jobs is to protect the sheath around your nerves. Imagine it like insulation around an electrical wire. Without enough B12, those wires start to misfire. That's why a deficiency can cause balance problems, muscle weakness, numbness or tingling in the legs or feet, slow reflexes, and even confusion or memory issues. And here's something critical. As we age, our ability to absorb B12 drops sharply. The stomach produces less acid, which is needed to release B12 from food. Some medications, like antacids or diabetes drugs, like metformin, make this even worse. That's why many adults over 60 become deficient even with a healthy diet. How to get it? Food sources. Animal-based foods like beef liver, sardines, eggs, dairy, and chicken. But again, absorption is the real issue after 60. Supplements. A sublingual B12, a tablet you place under the tongue, is often better absorbed than pills you swallow. Dosage. Many older adults benefit from 200,000 milligrams daily, especially if levels are low or symptoms are present. Always confirm with a doctor. If your legs feel clumsy or you feel unstable even when your muscles aren't tired, this might be the missing link. B12 doesn't just protect your nerves. It helps reconnect you to your legs, so you can walk with trust, with coordination, with confidence. Number 3. Magnesium, the cramp fighter. It usually starts at night. You're resting, almost asleep, when suddenly your leg locks up in a painful cramp. You try to stretch it. You walk around. You drink water, but it keeps coming back. What's going on? Most likely, a magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is a quiet but powerful mineral that plays a key role in muscle relaxation. Without enough of it, your muscles get tense, irritable, overreactive. Think of magnesium as the brake pedal for your muscles. Calcium tells them to contract, but magnesium tells them when to let go. Without that balance, you get spasms, twitching, stiffness, and yes, cramps. But it's not just about pain. Low magnesium can also make your legs feel heavy and slow, tight or stiff, weak after very little effort, prone to shaking or instability. And just like the others, magnesium becomes harder to maintain as we age. Stress, medications, like diuretics or blood pressure pills, and poor digestion all reduce your magnesium levels. How to get it? Food sources: pumpkin seeds, spinach, almonds, black beans, bananas, and dark chocolate. Yes, really the pure kind. Supplements. Look for magnesium citrate or glycinate. These are gentler on the stomach and absorb well. Dosage. Most people need 300 to 400 milligrams per day, but always start small and increase slowly if needed. One important note: if you take magnesium, balance it with enough water and potassium. Your muscles work in harmony with many minerals, and hydration is a big part of it. So if you're tired of cramps stealing your sleep, or if your legs just don't recover like they used to, magnesium might be the key to restoring calm and comfort. We're not done yet, and the next vitamin might surprise you. It's one most doctors never mention when it comes to legs and mobility. Shall we? Number 4. Vitamin K2, the bone and flow fixer. Let's play a little game. When you hear vitamin K, what do you think of? If you're like most people, maybe blood clotting. But here's the twist. There's a very specific form of vitamin K called K2, and it plays a game-changing role in your leg's health. Why? Because K2 tells calcium where to go. Without it, calcium can end up in the wrong places like your arteries or soft tissues instead of your bones. That means two dangerous things. Your bones become weaker, increasing your risk of fractures if you fall. Your blood vessels become stiffer, reducing circulation to your legs. In other words, vitamin K2 keeps calcium flowing to your bones, not your joints or arteries. That helps you maintain flexibility, better blood flow, and stronger bones to support your weight. This is especially critical for preventing knee stiffness, leg pain when walking, bone fractures, hardening of arteries in the legs, a major risk for mobility loss. And guess what? K2 is missing from almost every modern diet. How to get it? Food sources. A fermented soy dish from Japan, powerful but hard to eat for most. Fermented cheeses, egg yolks, chicken thighs, and grass-fed butter. Supplements. Look for K2 as MK7, that's the most effective form, often paired with vitamin D3 for better synergy. Dosage, 180 mg per day, is commonly used for bone and artery health. If you've been taking calcium but not K2, you might be doing more harm than good, because calcium without direction can harden the wrong places. But when paired with K2, it becomes a powerful ally for leg strength and protection. We're almost there. The final vitamin is one of the most underrated for seniors, yet it fuels every single movement your body makes. Ready for the last one? Number 5. CoQ10, the energy spark for tired legs. You know that feeling when your legs just don't want to move anymore? You haven't even done much, maybe just a short walk, but your thighs feel heavy and your calves feel like they're dragging. It's not just fatigue. It might be a lack of cellular energy. That's where CoQ10 comes in. CoQ10, or coenzyme Q10, is not technically a vitamin, but it acts like one. It's a powerful antioxidant that helps produce energy inside your cells, especially the cells in your muscles and heart. Think of your body like a car. If the engine doesn't get enough spark, it won't move, no matter how well built it is. CoQ10 is that spark. As we age, natural levels of CoQ10 drop significantly, especially after 60. That's even more true if you take statins, cholesterol-lowering drugs, which are known to deplete CoQ10 and often lead to muscle aches and weakness. Low CoQ10 can lead to slower recovery after walking or exercise, muscle fatigue, reduced endurance, weakness in legs, hips, and thighs, even heart-related shortness of breath. It's like your legs are trying, but just don't have the gas. How to get it? Food sources. Organ meats like liver and kidney, fatty fish like mackerel and salmon, and whole grains, but food alone usually isn't enough to restore levels. Supplements. Most people over 60 benefit from 100 to 200 milligrams daily of the most absorbable form. If you're on statins, talk to your doctor. They often recommend CoQ10 supplementation to counteract side effects. And remember, CoQ10 is fat, soluble, so take it with a meal that contains healthy fat for better absorption. If you're tired of feeling tired, if your legs run out of power too soon, CoQ10 might be exactly what your body is missing. Because strength isn't just about muscles, it's about energy. And energy starts at the cellular level. Let's take a breath. Because if you've made it this far, you're probably seeing your legs and your health a little differently. Weak legs, cramps, wobbliness, fatigue. They're not random signs of aging. They're your body asking for help. The good news is, you can answer that call. Let's recap the 5 forgotten vitamins that can help keep your legs strong after 60. Vitamin D builds strength and balance from the ground up. Vitamin D12 reconnects your nerves and your movement. Magnesium relaxes muscles, stops cramps, and improves flexibility. Vitamin K2 keeps your bones strong and arteries soft. CoQ10 restores energy where you need it most. These nutrients are not magic pills, but together, they can nourish the systems that keep you upright, independent, and in motion long into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So what do you do now? Step 1. Get curious. Start reading labels. Look at your multivitamin. Is it missing one or more of these essentials? Step 2. Add smart foods. You don't need fancy powders. A few simple, consistent habits like eating fatty fish, leafy greens, and eggs can make a real difference. Step 3. Talk to your doctor. Especially if you're on medication, ask about your levels. Get tested. Be your own health advocate. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Have you been struggling with weak or tired legs? Have you felt cramps, wobbliness, or stiffness that's been holding you back? Type the word strength in the comments if this video spoke to you. Let's turn this into a space of support, not silence. And one last thing. If you care about keeping your body strong, your balance sharp, and your independence intact, subscribe to this channel now. Not for me, for you. Because every week, we bring real solutions, rooted in science and compassion, for people who refuse to grow old passively. You're not powerless. You just need the right fuel. Your legs carried you through life. Now it's time to give them something back.